You're now checked into the Yanggakdo International Hotel.
I'm in North Korea.
The capital city of North Korea.
Oh, nice. And the graphic
As
is
you
so
can see,
good.
the accommodations are modest. The walls are bare, with a little retro feel.
It is the highest. There's no way.
In the furniture and decor.
Oh yeah, this is...
You arrive to a clean, neat
Oh yes,
room,
this is
simpler than
better.
any other hotel. And it's kept that
8K.
way your entire stay. Cleanliness, we've noticed, is important to the city, which you can see.
Here's a propaganda on the TV.
Outside the window behind you.
The
Television there,
everything is oversized,
propaganda film plays on state TV.
and I'm too high in the air. There's no room scale.
North Korea is a country with no freedom of expression, freedom of speech, and certainly no freedom of the press, which means we are not allowed to walk out of the Yanggakdo unaccompanied, never mind with a camera. Anything not on the itinerary.
I know everything about North Korea. Don't tell me this.
None were accommodated. So why invite us in the first place? To cover their main event of the year, the 70th anniversary celebration of North Korea's Workers' Party in Kim Il-sung Square. What do you think of our president?
Give me a town. I want to see.
Let's get out of this room.
Yeah, let's get out. Yeah.
Seeing Pyongyang means seeing it via a.
I'm Pyongyang. I'm standing in Pyongyang.
By government escorts who asked us not to film them, but they often ended up in the shot as they listened in on what we said and made sure we stuck to the schedule. Take note of those two men in suits standing side by side as I walk
So we're
past them.
on a propaganda station. Here is probably Kim Jong-il born. Or some other propaganda place.
So hey, it's Bob Woodruff right here. If you just take a look and turn around over to this direction, you can see this is one of the most popular tourist.
The most popular 36 videos is
this is where
nice.
Kim Il-sung, the leader, the founder of this country of North Korea, was born. You can see this is where 3 generations lived. His grandfather, his father, and his mother, of course, and he was actually born.
Yeah, I know. This is one place. Without even watching
right
this.
On the other side, which I'll show you in a second. But you see some of these rooms where they make their clothes, they made their tobacco, and they love.
Pretty nice. Need a break. Want to see more?
love to smoke, is what we were told.
Oh, scheiße.
Thousands of North Koreans reportedly ride the metro each day, and it is one of the deepest metros in the world at 360 feet below the surface. It doubles as a bomb shelter, like the London Underground. It costs about $1 for a one-way ticket. Since we weren't allowed to see all the sights on our own, our minders took us to this local tourist attraction. It's called Folklore Park. It's full of miniature versions of Pyongyang's landmarks. Here you can see North Korea's replica of the Arch of Triomphe, and in the distance, you see those snow-capped mountains? They're a smaller version of Paektu Mountain, the sacred place in Korean folklore where the late Kim Jong-il was born. Here, visitors can take in all the historical sites and even play dress-up. Some even come here to get married, like this couple. And it's here in Kim Il-sung Square where Kim Jong-un showcases his military muscle. Thousands of goose-stepping soldiers marching in formation, saluting their leader, even from above.
Wow. Wow, this is a good perspective.
There, up on the balcony of Pyongyang's Grand People's Study House, the young leader of this mysterious country, Kim Jong-un, greeting his people enthusiastically, who in turn are rapturous in their applause and cheers everywhere you look. And this is the moment every military analyst waits for. Just feet away from where we're standing, they look like Hollywood props, but this is Kim Jong-un provocatively parading his ballistics arsenal before an international audience. It is here where the intelligence community looks for clues, studying every angle on the progress of North Korea's nuclear weapons program.
It's crazy. Angehen.
And as the parade comes to a close, North Korean citizens, the women clad in traditional Korean dress, men in suits, wave plastic flowers and cheer in unison for their young leader, whose face adorns the float behind them. But when you strip away the pageantry, the floats, the palms, North Korea watchers have been predicting this country's collapse for decades now. arguing that all of this cult of personality, all of this closing off from the outside world cannot be sustained, as each successive modern era requires participation in a global economy in order to survive. Many wonder how much longer will this last?
I'm Will Ripley. Welcome to North Korea, a nation described as one of the most secretive on Earth.
Oh, this
I've made
looks
more
good.
than a dozen trips here. Each time, we open the door a little more and see this country and its people in unexpected ways. This is Kids Camp, North Korea style. I know, opulent marble hallways,
the football.
oversized portraits of the late leaders
This
don't
is
really
the
give off a camp
they play
vibe,
football, yeah.
But this is the Songdo-wan International.
These kids have the
Busan,
most
and
food,
coming
the
here
best
is
food.
considered a rare privilege. Students from schools all over North Korea have been rewarded for their loyalty and their hard work with a 2-week stay at children's camp. The facilities are incredible, especially for a country so economically challenged. There's this state-of-the-art soccer pitch and this video game room where the bad
video
guys
game
on
room?
screen symbolize the age
Ah,
of enemy,
that
Americans.
house.
For these 14
Dead. This is House of Dead. Only a House of mod.
and 15-year-olds, these are not just games. This is practice for real life. Many of them will go on to join the North Korean Army, a generation of future soldiers.
Japaner? American?
Wonsan is a city on North Korea's east coast, known for tourism, beaches, seafood, and something else.
The Wache?
Wonsan Air Base is one of
Yeah,
North
guards or
Korea's main
something.
missile launch sites. These folks out fishing tell us they still get excited every time they hear the missiles going up. Now we go south to the Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, the dividing line between North and South Korea. Here, the Korean War technically never ended. An armistice agreement ended active fighting in 1953. More than 6 decades later, a tense standoff continues between the North and the South. Just a few short miles away, the atmosphere couldn't be more different. The peaceful Pakyong waterfall is a popular place for picnickers and poets, all inspired by its calm, natural beauty. It's easy to forget this area is full of military installations and artillery.
Ah, yeah. Pyongyang.
Now we're in Pyongyang, the capital, home to around 3 million privileged North Koreans. Here, workdays begin like this. Patriotic performers, like this flag-waving women,
Every day.
encourage people to go to work in the right state of mind.
Look
Once
crazy
known for
this
grand
country.
Soviet-style housing blocks, today shiny new neighborhoods are popping up across Pyongyang, despite round after round of international sanctions. The question, is it all sustainable as outside pressure continues to increase? This entire neighborhood was built in just over a year, a pet project of the nation's supreme leader, Kim Jong-un. It boasts fancy high-rises, restaurants, even high-end shopping.
Oh,
Like this, North Korea's equivalent of the Apple Store. Here, you can buy the latest local brand smartphones, tablets, HD TVs. The newest model smartphone runs around $350. That's in a nation where the average wage is estimated at around $4
No virtual
a
reality,
day.
yeah.
We never do get a clear answer as to how people can actually afford all this. Next, we go north, near the Chinese border, to the sleepy town of Hochenbo, a stark contrast to the showpiece capital. Conditions here are
Fleisch,
perfect.
meat.
The town is kept impeccably tidy. This town is famous in North Korea for a raid against the Japanese, led by the nation's founder, Kim Il-sung. This area is incredibly important to the North Koreans because this is where President Kim Il-sung is said to have led the anti-Japanese resistance. It's also said to be the birthplace of North Korea's second leader, General Kim Jong-il, although outside historians say he was actually born in Russia. This is what ties it all together. Mount Paektu, the highest point on the Korean peninsula. Breathtaking, beautiful, majestic. A place of myth and legend, both ancient and modern. As a foreign journalist, even setting foot here is extraordinary. This is the first time CNN's ever been allowed. For North Koreans, coming here is like a pilgrimage. Mount Paektu symbolizes their struggles, their achievements, their hopes. And it's where we end this CNN VR journey, inside North Korea. I'm Will Ripley, and this is CNN in virtual reality.
I was not paid by any company or government to make this video. I do not condone
The border between North and South Korea is one of the most guarded and fortified boundaries in the world. The Korean peninsula is divided in two by a buffered zone. It's a 250 kilometers long and 4 kilometers wide area, created when the war ended. This is a no man's land, a place filled only by nature and minefields. No one is allowed to pass through. There are only a few places where soldiers meet, eye to eye. One of them is Panmunjom. Here you are, standing on the North Korean side. My name is Roger. I'm a photographer. I'm standing to the left of you, on the balcony, taking pictures. Straight ahead of you,
Terrorism,
the
terrorism.
curved roof. That's South Korea.
How much money is it
Tell
do
from here, but it's
with
full of surveillance
journalists?
cameras. They have probably zoomed in on you and are looking at you right now. Turn around, someone is coming.
Yeah, what is...
I thought the border would be marked by a tall fence, but it's just a 10-centimeter high concrete edge, almost impossible to see. If you turn back around, you will see several blue buildings. The concrete edge goes straight through them.
Yeah, no.
That's the border. We have been given an 8-day visa to North Korea, and we have a schedule of places that we are allowed.
So what was the difference between the London Olympics and the Rio Olympics?
Here we are in her apartment. It is 150 square meters in the middle of Pyongyang. Rim Yeon-sim is wearing a red training suit. She's there on the couch, next to her mother. On her right, Torbjörn Peterson, my colleague and reporter. He's doing the interview. On the sides, our guides and translators, they follow us around, watching every step we take. They control what I photograph and they decide where we are going. To your right, but the difference between silver and bronze is only a few centimeters. Next stop on our trip is Wonsan, on the coast. North Korea has big plans. They want to attract foreign tourists to visit their fine beaches on the east coast. Right now the beach is empty, but the season is about to begin. And North Korea's
thinking about
spending
freedom.
vacations here. Rumor has it that the Kim's family summer house is somewhere around here. We passed the city center on our way here, and I take a chance. I ask our guides if it would be possible to go back, to get some pictures of daily life in North Korea. Mr. Jong checks our busy schedule and agrees to make a quick stop. Right now it's lunchtime, and
Wow.
there's a lot of people around. Some are playing tennis on the square. If you turn around, you can see the blue town hall of Wonsan. Me and my follower, Mr. Jong, are standing in front of it. When I raise my camera, I notice that some people hide their faces. But the VR camera stands on its own. And people are curious instead. Look straight ahead at the two boys. There! They spotted the camera. But just like many others, they walk even closer to get a better look at it. We have left Wonsan and our guides are taking us back to Pyongyang. They want to show us a newly built residential area. This area, full of skyscrapers, has been nicknamed Pyeonghatan by foreign diplomats. It's very different from the square in Wonsan. Torbjörn was here 10 years ago and says it's almost a different city. Back then, there were no traffic and the streets were almost empty. Some of the people passing us look like they belong to a higher social class, wearing designer clothing from the West.
Standing here.
Behind those white buildings, you can
There are
see
people
the
inside the
Wonsan
bus,
Mountain.
oh?
It's the highest point.
Why is
in
I
the
not
region.
driving?
Full frame, please. Full frame, please. Miss Kim is whispering in my ear.
When you are here, you have
I've
to
just raised my
do
camera
this.
to take a picture of them.
They force you. They force you to do this. To put
Leaders
flowers
should
on
be
this
shown
place.
full,
When you not do
just
it,
details or any single
you're
point.
dead.
Don't zoom in.
And you have
Says
to
I
make
have to do them justice.
perfect.
Frame, please. This is the monument with 22 meters tall bronze statues. To the left is Kim Il-sung, the nation's founder, and to the right his
Kim
son,
Jong-il.
Kim Jong-il. Thousands of North Koreans come here to show their appreciation and honor the former leaders. The ritual is strict. First, you put down the flowers. Then everyone must bow.
Like I said. A nice video. 1 hour. Ist das nicht weg? Das ist cool, we are moving. Oh, nice. This is a very good experience to be in North Korea, to watch North Korea. Haha. My internet is not fast enough. Wait. As they walk without looking. No way. Uh-oh. Totally different. When you're young, so many cars and people. This is no show. Okay, enough driving. This is only driving. Gag mit halb. Too much driving. I saw enough. Cooles Video. Oh, this is no good idea. I think to fly with this 36 camera. The quality is enough, even in fog. Way. This is 4K and yeah, that's better. Impressive. Okay, enough. Internet is so slow. Typ kommt sich voll cool vor. Oh my Jesus, this must be so awesome. Wow. Fly to the clouds. The airport. So now we have perfect controls for the parachute. That's over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Woo!
Quality is too bad. This video. Looks fun, this track. Even 4K is unwatchable. Oh no. This technique is so early access. Dauerlich. LOL, wie er gespuckt hat. Oh Gott.
Problem. If there's not good huge.
Yeah, the marked on the station. I know what's happened here. I saw already a docu about this. Cool. Taking toilets? No, this.
India's got a huge open defecation problem. If there's not good toilets, then people just defecate out in the open. The kids get exposed. Then you'll see incredible rates of diarrhea. Your water actually gets completely polluted by all that fecal sludge that's out in the environment. A lot of what people use are pit latrines. And the challenge there is that the fecal sludge builds up. Eventually it overflows and you're going to stop using that toilet. I get to India at least once a year because to see the progress here, to talk to the partners, there is a lot of progress here in India. It's 1.3 billion people. So,
this video is watchable. Interesting.
Take a long time, but people want to change. Prime Minister Modi, looking at the amount of open defecation, looking at the effects on malnutrition, he goes to all the departments, the different states, and says, let's get going, getting much, much better sanitation. And so this is an amazing time to be partnering with India. And so as we talk to India and seeing this ambitious goal India set of getting rid of open defecation, we said, okay, let's come up with great solutions. For the toilets that exist, we need to make sure that sludge gets taken to a place where it can be treated properly, and make sure, instead of just dumping it somewhere, that there's a processing facility that could help with the toilets we have today. So we've been working on a Omni processor. The Omni processor is a machine that renders human waste free of pathogens and turns it into fertilizer. So great engineers working on that Omni processor for today's toilets. We actually had a contest. The foundation brought together all the scientists who have an idea of reinventing the toilet so that instead of having to take the sludge away, you just chemically process it or burn it, it's gone. Now our partners are out piloting these things. So there's a village where a couple households are trying out a reinvented toilet. The key criteria for reinvented toilet is, first of all, that it can't smell. It's also got to be super inexpensive. A lot of universities and companies came together and showed ideas. One of those was Caltech. Now they partnered up with Kohler and they've got a pilot going. And here the idea is that having this waste that you have to take away, that instead you can use chemical means to completely get rid of the smell and disease-causing properties. And so it's a radical new approach. We believe that a reinvented toilet will become a reality. Once you get great toilets, then you can convince people that they all should be used. The health of the village, the quality of life improves dramatically. And in the years ahead, you're going to see real improvements in sanitation here And these lessons will help us solve the problem in other countries as well. The hope is that young kids like these will be able to grow up with good toilets for a cleaner, safer, healthier world.
Rauchen ist noch nicht. Oh, 3D. Hey, this is 3D.
Welcome to Hennessy Street on the Warner Brothers Studios backlot.
Nothing.
Originally built in the 1930s, this is one of the backlot sets at WB, where we do exterior filming. On your right, the light brown brick building played Miss Hannigan's orphanage from Annie in the early 1980s. Across the street from that, you'll see the Williamsburg Diner from Two Broke Girls. Hennessy Street has also played Gotham City more than any other street in the world. It was Gotham for Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Hennessy Street has also played New York for all 10 seasons of Friends. The iconic show did not film one scene in New York, and anytime you saw the cast walking around the streets of the Big Apple, it was right here in Burbank. The iconic coffee shop Central Perk was constructed inside Stage 24 at WB. That espresso machine behind the bar is real, and a background actor got his big break by knowing how to use it.
So people, this is different.
Wound up being
This
a
is really
regular for
3D
all
now.
10 seasons.
Oh, it's still
One
no
of the
room
most
scale,
used
right?
sets in
But
all of Hollywood is
it's a
Midwest
36 video
It's
with
played the town
3D.
square in close to 400 movies and television shows, including
Function.
Rosewood, Pennsylvania for Pretty Little Liars, Stars Hollow, Connecticut for Gilmore Girls,
Really
River
new
City,
to me.
Iowa from The Music Man, Smallville, Kansas from Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, and Hazard County, Georgia from The Dukes of Hazzard. How do we get away with using the same sets in so many productions? Keep changing out the set dressing. That's everything from street lights to newspaper stands, trash cans, even cars with license plates. Set dressers normally get 24 to 48 hours to dress up a set. That means you get 1 to 2 days to create a brand new location and a brand new time period. Some of the most iconic homes live on the Warner Brothers Midwest Street. For example, Rory and Lorelai Gilmore's house from Gilmore Girls. This is the rarest form of backlot set, a practical set, which means there was a large enough interior to film both inside and out of the home. This house was used as Miss Kim's Antiques in Gilmore Girls, and also Ross and Monica Geller's home in Friends, where they shot the very famous prom video. But as you can see, it's empty right now. We need some props. That's when you're gonna go to the Warner Brothers property department. This is arguably the largest prop house in the world, roughly 247,000 square feet of props. It essentially works like a library. Everything has a barcode on it. You scan it, take it to your production, and it's yours. All you need is a hold tag. Now that you've seen behind the curtain, keep your eyes peeled the next time you watch a movie or television show to see if you can tell if it's a real place or one of these backlot sets.
Interesting movie. This can't be real. Impossible. But this is real.
Привет. Меня зовут Андрей Борисенко. Приветствую вас на 360 градусов.
My name is Andrei Borisenko. Hello from Space 360, a joint project with RT, Roscosmos and RSC Energy. For the first time in history, we are filming a panoramic view of the station so that you are able to see and feel for yourself what it's like to be a real cosmonaut.
You are a reporter.
Сможете почувствовать себя настоящими космонавтами.
Wow. Quality is good enough. Vor 3 Jahren, das ist. This technique must be improved already. Not 3D. God. Broke the camera. Come on, do it. Yeah, good boy. Who take your teeth? Some assholes take your teeth. Get it. And your brother has also no teeth. Oh, they only short. It's okay. There's nothing, bro. This guy is pretty young. Feet on the teeth, they are not big. Wow. Pretty cool. Oh, the brother is coming. A sister? Ey, was hast du Schönes gefunden? Was ist das? Wow. Wow, guys. Oh, sehr. Cool. This was really amazing. waters. They took this place here and they take this and put it there. And this is a ship. Oh man. Dubai looks pretty different. Compared to the Waters 2 version, the Waters version. Oh, a bit late, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Not bad at all. Hey. Shit. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This is a 5K. Oh yeah, this is the next. This is what I'm looking at. That's why I start today YouTube. I want to see improvement in this 360 videos. And this looks really good. This is 5K now. Wow. This is really so sharp now. There's still air to improve, but it's just so much better than the most videos that I see today. Oh, beautiful. I'm not at home anymore. Wow. Oh, look at this water color. Kangaroo. Pretty good loading, 5K. This is pretty good 360. Everything's so sharp and you can see the details. Pretty good. This is one generation away from really perfectly watching 360 videos. This is almost good, almost perfect. Almost good is the wrong word. This is almost perfect. This is not really sharp, or so many. Yeah, it's underwater. And Let's see the pixels in the far distance. The far distance still don't look good on this. But here it's good. Good again. I want to Egyptian now with this camera. Oh, this is the best video so far, I think. What a nice YouTube VR session. We come across the whole round. Let's try the Jurassic Park. Years ago. Pretty bad. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Looks like an old video game. No, 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 I don't want to see it. No. This is not 360.
Good morning, guys from Dubai Air Show. Today I'm going to show you something amazing. The plane behind me, as you can see, is the world's only privately owned BBJ Dreamliner. It is a Boeing 787, a private Boeing 787 Dreamliner.
Und Filter hier. Yeah, man, 5K. 2 Monaten. This is really what I'm looking. This video must be awesome. Even in lower quality, it's maybe probably better than. Oh yeah, yeah. 5K. It's watchable now. 360. Pretty fucking sharp. Holy
the
shit.
Galapagos Archipelago is a part of Ecuador. It is a group of islands situated on the both sides of the equator.
Whoa, they are everywhere.
They were discovered in the 16th century by the Spanish missionary that lost his way from Panama to Peru. Traces of ancient people were found here. Some say that they were the Incas. Others consider them to be sailors that were brought here by storm.
If you want, quality gets bad when someone is walking too fast. When something is moving too fast. I have a desktop background in my handy desk with these birds. Look at the color of the food.
Charles Darwin also visited this place. He discovered that some of the local species cannot be found anywhere else on our planet. For example, the Galapagos land iguana is the only lizard that can feed in water. Large species being 2 feet long look like Godzilla, and they were characterized by the British explorer as the horrible creatures from hell.
Wow, these birds are stars. I would watch this video in slow-mo, but there's no option here. Would be help.
Iguanas are not dangerous to humans. They eat only seaweeds and bath in the sunlight when they have nothing else to do. In total, the island is inhabited by numerous species of birds. 45 of them are endemics, 42 reptiles, 15 mammals, and 79 species of fish. But the most famous inhabitant of the Galapagos gives the name
5K. This is. Indonesian 5K, Holland 5K, Korea, one of it. Egyptian. Miami Beach 5K. Underwater, there's no 5K anymore. Okay. Anyway, this is so pretty new, pretty old. 5K, 8K. Egyptian. 25K. Snatty. Yeah. Nope. This looks not good. It's now 5. This is bullshit. No 5. Yeah. Fuck is it? Looks ugly. Ugly as. No. Put it too far. Still not good. We saw this banner already. I'm alone. As we do. The next generation of 8K. I hope this is a time to look out. My internet is so slow.
This is 8K.
New York,
Oh
is
yeah.
one of the most appealing
Faster Internet an.
cities in the world. More than 62 million people
pretty nice.
visit the city annually. Manhattan is the heart of the city.
Yeah, 8K is finally
The
perfection.
most densely populated district in the USA. 1.6 million people inhabit the area of 59 square kilometers.
Okay.
The New York Stock Exchange, together with its turbulent 200-year history, is the most famous and influential stock exchange in the world by the total cost